So tell them to come right here. Yep, come sit on in. I know we're tight, but do the best you can.
Should I be here or there?
I think so. I think
right here. Okay.
And I'm next to you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Right here. Man. I'm excited about it.
We're happy you're here.
You good? Yeah, I'm real excited. But you're going to be on the screen if you're standing there, so you might have to slide back. I'm trying to get this away. Hey, y'all stay live on y'all phones, man. It's real time. Yeah. I'll try. Let me see what I got left. Hey! Can you hear it? Can you hear us in here? Are we ready, Mr. Earl Winfrey? Man, we want to welcome y'all to the Chicago Millionaire Radio Show. I'm your host, Robert Bobby Reed. I'm up in here with Guru Nashan, the First Lady of Chicago Millionaires.
Happy to be here. Made it another week.
I got the Rocky Vila brothers, Rocky and Dave. What's up, fellas? Jeff Wilson, return visitor. What's up, boy? Polo, what's up, boy? And my main man, Mississippi Slizzle.
Yes, that would be me.
What's up, Mississippi Slam?
Man, if I knew it, I'd do it, Rob. You know that.
Hey, Gears Brothers, y'all want to join us, man?
Give us a little something.
Man, them my brothers right there, man. We can't leave them out the building, man. We got to keep them in the building, man. Y'all want to post up, man? I got my Gears Brothers up here, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on, step
we
around
done
here
moved to a new
right
studio,
here.
so we want to make everybody
it's very family oriented.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking
man.
about?
Hey,
come around this way.
Come over here. It's a spot over here too, big bro. You know, post up. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. One. He said 1 second. He gotta go. One. Man, y'all come closer to the mic. Don't run from it, man, because that thing is for real, man.
Listen, Reed, listen. There's something you can't deny, man. You got a regal look on you. You got your beard going on, man. Everybody noticed that, man.
Grizzly Adams. You know who Grizzly Adams is, don't you? Remember the dude that used to, the original dude that used to fight with animals. Remember the old white dude?
Right.
Yeah. He looked like Kenny Rogers. Yeah, I'm the black one.
He never shaved, right? He looked like he was about to snatch a purse.
Until he realized he couldn't run.
Right. Hey, that bear said, hey, look, you really don't come out here to hunt, do you?
Boy, I tell you what, we look forward to this every Sunday. We so blessed. Every time we come on, God put us in a position to be around some amazing people every time.
Yeah. Especially the ones on this panel right now. Look, just take a look. Give yourself a round of applause.
Thank you, man. I got to remember, Earl put a sign up for me right there and say no profanity zone. Dang, Earl. What words is passed? Like, even on TV, they say curse words like,
you could say, shut the front door, and we know what you're talking about.
Oh! Shut the front door. I say that several times a day with them badass kids I got.
I'm surprised you don't say, don't let me shut the front door.
So how everybody doing, man? Everybody good?
Yeah, we're good.
You know, and no matter what's happening in the world, I know that we got to find ways to stay lit and to stay bright and to really turn it up, because the world is a crazy place sometimes, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I agree.
And I'm excited to have y'all on here because I know you have some stories to tell about craziness and how you stay elevated in the midst of chaos.
Oh, yes. That's number one, man.
Get closer to the mic, big baby.
We want to hear for real.
No, that's number one. I think, like, for me and my brother, since our childhood birth, man, we've been through a lot. Like, we've seen a lot, man. I mean, we faced a lot of demons, but man, God is good though. You know, God is
all the time.
God done gave us that sword to, you know, fight them off, man.
I don't want to stop you. But you know me, I like to embellish in the moment. Embellish is a good word, right? Man, I got 2 sets of twins.
Oh, come on, man.
I got 2 sets of twins in here. Man, they twins, man.
That's called magic.
That's magic.
Man, I love y'all.
Right.
1 minute apart.
1 minute apart. Who came out first? Rocky the oldest. Hey, Rocky,
I feel like the oldest.
Are you serious?
Hey, Daryl.
Sometimes you got to elbow your way in there, out of there.
Hey, Daryl, who the oldest between you and Dan?
I am, and we're 7 minutes apart.
Dan,
y'all
7
1 minute
minutes older than you.
Yeah.
Twins in the band.
Yeah.
Twins in the band too. Hey,
Y'all 1 minute apart. 1 minute apart. Wow, man, that's unheard of.
Man, that is so much magic.
Y'all came right after each other. I mean, like, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
Literally.
My mama said I was choking him to get out. He literally did choke me out.
Hurry up!
When I think about when I was like 5 years old, I believe that.
Elaborate on that at 5 years old, though.
But I love to go back in time always, because you got to go back to where you started. But man, me and my brother, man, we're just, man, like she said, you got to elevate when you're in this world, man. Like you got to dream big, man, and go big. I think we're all born for some reason, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely, without a doubt. You just hit it.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard nobody say that, man.
Me and my brother, man, we have dreams. I'm an R&B singer. I love R&B. My pops is a legendary blues singer, Harvey Scales.
Whoa! You ain't just slap like that was nothing. Matter of fact, like, come on,
And, perhaps
he wrote the first platinum hit in the world, which was "Disco Lady" by Johnny Taylor. So if you know your blues,
oh my God, we got another bus on the show. We got another. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Disco Lady. Disco Lady.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I could Google
it.
Everybody knows Disco Lady.
It's
You know Johnny Taylor.
But it's crazy because like, you know, like me and my brother's world, we like always since kids created the world we had into. We first looked up to like superheroes, like for example, like Superman, Batman. We looked up to like Bruce Lee.
Oh man, I was Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
We looked at Bruce Lee.
I think the one that really hit us, and it's crazy because my grandfather's name is Rocky.
Rocky, yeah.
And so the one that really hit us when we were kids, me and my brother were infatuated with Rocky and Apollo, man. Like Apollo too, you know, you gotta put him up in there. Like,
come on, man. Who didn't like Rocky, man?
But Rocky's story, even that he was a writer from, even the writer that struggled to get where he is today, and then his whole path. Not to make a joke out of this at the same time. I was thinking about this. Y'all hear this? I made me laugh the other day, especially with the Rocky thing. Before I get started, it made me laugh because you know Jose. You know we got the black and Latino mix going on all the way through here.
That's what's up.
You know,
that's what's up.
He Puerto Rican, so you know Rocky showed love to the you know like the outer race. I looked at the movie even then, and the set was that 70s still. I was laughing because the first dude he fought in the first Rocky was named Spider Rico. He's a Puerto Rican dude.
Spider Rico.
And then he fought Apollo and got whooped in the first one. I respect Rocky because you know he couldn't win the first fight. People
deep in the belly of that. The Mexican and the whole Puerto Rican thing is conflict, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
And that was a barrier breaker kind of.
I think it's
there was a message in that.
I think it's because of the fact that Jose.
It was a message.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Because we all together, right?
Yeah, the Puerto Ricans got curly hair. That's why.
Oh wow.
Puerto Ricans can be red. They can be white. They can be dark, they can be light, whatever. But it's beautiful. But with my story here, what I'm here for today.
Get it.
The whole Rocky thing, like my brother said, coming from my grandfather, was a name I came up with when I put my identity to death. I lost a lot of things. I lost family, like not individually, but I was I was with a woman for 20 years. I raised a kid till he was 18, and me and her split. It devastated my son, which is in jail right now. My oldest son is in jail. He's been doing time. He got about another 2 years. When that went down, it changed his life. He was used to us, seeing a man and a
Can you
woman
say what
together.
his name is?
Daniel Vella.
Okay.
Daniel Vella. He's a junior. He's actually a junior.
Okay. We'll say a prayer for him.
Right. Keep
We'll
your
say
head
a
up,
prayer
Daniel.
for
Keep
him.
your head up.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey,
but
no
the
doubt.
thing is now what I'm doing, and this is what I want to put out to fathers and parents out here. When you have a child in this world, your responsibility don't stop. Because that kid is 18, 19, 20, you a parent till you gone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't dig that. I don't dig that, when you get old, you gone, you're not my kid no more. My mama done said that, but I don't believe her. I'm still living with her anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, she ain't never getting rid of me.
That's how we gonna do.
But look, check it out. The whole purpose. We don't lay down and die.
Never.
And here goes the whole point. In 2006, probably, I had a friend of mine, was like a little brother basically, because I was the older one. I was, I believe, 30 at the time. He was 23, very talented young brother, man. About 23 at the time, worked for the Bucks. He did the flips off the trampoline with the Hoop Troopers. He worked with Bango. He was a part of the Milwaukee Bucks organization as far as working for the Bradley Center. And that's a pretty tough job to get to because you got to be athletic. So the kid probably like 5'7", probably had like close to like a 40-inch vertical. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? It's an amazing kid. Wow. And, I was doing other things. Like I said, taking care of my family. I was around him when I could be. I lived in Racine. He lived in Milwaukee, so I was pretty distant from where he was at. And he gave me a phone call one day, and this is what my story's about basically in life right now. We all could relate to it. He gave me a phone call one day, and he goes, I've been talking to Bango, which is the mascot for the Bucks, and I've been thinking about trying out for the team. And I'm like, man, that's a big goal and a big dream I know you always had, but even if it's just me and you believing in that, then that's enough.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's roll. Let's roll.
And the kid's 23 years old, and I told him, I said, I'm with you, man. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna try out for the Bucks. And then about two, 3.
It's the radio.
Due to technical difficulties at this time.
Okay. Keep going, Rob.
We'll bring it right back. Yeah, keep.
It was actually, you can turn it off. It was 3. It was actually 3 days later. He gave me a phone call, and he said, I feel weird. And I said, what do you mean? He said, I took the first drink ever in my life. Kid ain't never drank liquor in his life. So he took his first drink ever. And he said he just blacked out. Don't remember nothing. And it wasn't number one drink.
Was it beer or was it?
It was liquor. It was liquor.
Okay.
Probably like a day later, he called me back, and it wasn't the same person. Somebody slipped a Mickey in his drink.
Oh.
And
wow.
Here's a 23-year-old kid. It's like looking at my little brother, you know what I'm saying, makes me emotional because, his mom came to me and she goes, can you help my son? He's on drugs. And, Janice is his mom's name. Janice, rest in peace. I sat there and I said, Miss, I don't know what's going on, but your son ain't never been on drugs. Your son is a beautiful, athletic, talented person, young and finished high school, got it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing good things for himself. He's not on drugs. It's something else. And I remember talking to my cousin at home that night. I said, man, I was like, what do I do? I'm not around this kid. I'm probably 20 minutes away. How do I help him? And everybody else telling me on drugs and something wrong with him. My cousin goes, he goes, you got to do the opposite. Just be there. Just make him think like you not looking at him like everybody else is. You just there. So every day I was with him. I drive 20 minutes, y'all, 5-6 hours, calling my job, 8 hours, 10 hours with him. And even at the time, I was scared to leave his side because I was like, well, and when somebody under the influence today probably can kill himself, anything, slit his wrist, anything, you know, I just didn't trust it. And he called me like days after, like going through a week of depression, and the kid was crying in front of me, like he knew something was wrong with him, but he couldn't get out of this drug that was going through his body. He couldn't get this stuff out of his system, so he's just like constantly hallucinating. He'd come back to normal probably like every 10-15 minutes, but it's only for a short second, and he's going back hallucinating, going crazy. And then I was the only person around him at that time. His whole family kind of like abandoned him, but I was the only one there every day. And that's what gets to me today is, you know, I had that experience with him. Not even his mom, nobody, sister, nobody. I love them too. They know that.
So can I ask you, just is that similar to the incident that happened in Michigan, where this guy, he shoots both of his parents? And
recently,
yeah, I mean, they're saying that he was depressed, or I don't know if he was getting kicked out of school or whatever, and he shoots both of his parents. But he's from Plainfield.
Yeah,
but is it similar in a sense that this guy,
he doesn't,
because he needs to know.
It was a hatred move. It was a girl.
He was being elevated. He was about to go to the next level.
He was about to go to the next level.
Right. Who were the people he was involved? Who's the people that he was involved around?
There was a girl that was around him at the time when I came to see him to find out what happened the first time. There was a girl there, and real close to him, like close body type. When I'm standing there, she looked weird. She looked like something was wrong with her. She didn't look all in her head. And actually, she's from here. She's from Chicago.
I don't doubt that.
And
I'm trying to be funny.
Wow.
But he, you know, for what happened to him, and you know, it wore off. He pretty much remembered me being there the whole time when it wore off. He took medication and wore off. Couple months later, I ain't seen him for a while. Seen him one time, which was the last time I seen him. He told me he was like going through depression, his mom's losing and stuff like that. So then he ended up like a week later, I ended up finding out, well, supposedly he killed himself.
Wow.
Wow.
How old was he?
Wow.
23.
Oh man.
I was 29 at the time. And
Do you feel like you did all you could?
When he said
Yeah.
supposedly.
No, I'm saying that as
to me, that means there's some suspicion.
yeah.
No, I'm just
I
saying
don't think he killed
that's still
himself.
allegedly
But you
alleged,
think
right?
that something
Do you
happened
feel
there?
like you did all you could, or do
Yeah,
you feel like you could have did more?
Well, this the thing. He's gone. When I figured out he's gone, and I stood in front of his casket at his wake. I said, "You gonna live your dreams through me, man."
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm 42 years old, man.
And that's the
man.
documentary you want to
Yeah. When I started chasing his dream at 37, and people see the footage and the stuff that I've been doing in the last 4 years, only God can make that happen.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
35.
what you've been doing.
Yes.
So I've been training. I went to California. I played on some pro-am teams. Played in Nike tournaments in LA. I've done a lot of. I tried out for the Milwaukee. I had a tryout with the Milwaukee Bucks.
What sport?
Tried out basketball.
Oh, basketball.
Man.
Oh, I didn't know ball is life. No, man.
I had a tryout with the Milwaukee
Are you?
Bucks.
Milwaukee Bucks are tennis, right?
Okay. I tried out for the Chicago Bulls D-League team in 2016. I've been doing a lot of things up until now. I want to say, up until now, Jeff knows me and Jeff talk a lot. That's my brother. I love this dude, man.
Jeff Wilson, the legend.
The legend. Absolutely.
2-5.
With I was at a peak of probably not even kids can get at this day and age. I'm sorry to say it. Like it was something.
You can get it right now.
There's something there. It was something in me, and this is what I want to say. My whole purpose, whole purpose of the story, and I want people to hear this. Is, man, when you lose somebody, do we just forget, lay down? My brother gone, or somebody I love close, and they gone. Do I just sit there and celebrate for a day? Life goes on. I forget. No, Because from what happened to this kid, it's like I'ma fight for what you want until I see you on the other side. Then we can celebrate.
I love it.
Then we can celebrate.
Honestly, God, I love it.
Gone, but never
I love
forget
it, man.
Anything I can do, man, I'm a part of that.
Thank you, man.
I swear to God, man.
I love
I don't
you, man.
swear to
Thank
God,
you,
man. I'm 100% in with it.
I mean, this kid
I
is
wanna say-
so amazing. I'm saying this. I mean, about it. I mean, we met. I'm gonna be real short. This is their time. I did it for them.
You got
I ain't, I'm just supporting. Just supporting. Love Big Brother Rob, but I met him through accident on Facebook. I saw him working out. So this dude doing the same type of rhythms I do. I was like, where you at? He's like, I'm in Milwaukee. Before you know it, he knew who I was, and it was like we were supposed to meet. And his story kind of mirrored mine. Here he is doing something for the love of his friend, brother. I'm doing the same thing for love of my brother.
Who is your brother?
Ben Wilson.
Benji.
My man.
I know.
Don't forget to say something on March 18th, his birthday coming up. So, we always do a little something, as far as remember.
That's a holiday.
But Rocky Vela's story is so powerful. He speaks for the guy who lost faith, who didn't make it out here. This guy's still playing basketball, has a 40-inch vertical, and doing things that an 18-year-old is doing. It's just amazing.
Who got a 40-inch vertical?
This guy right here.
Are you kidding?
Wait, how old is he?
Rocky, you can hit your back of your neck and everything like this Saturday.
Wait, how old is he again?
And I'm 42 years old.
42.
Yeah, so that's the dream.
Man, that is
sounds
amazing.
like the story of how one takes pain and turns it into purpose.
There you go.
And
Yeah,
then
right.
you can do anything with the right purpose. And you have a purpose that's fueling you, that's beyond your own physical body. It's beyond your own personal desire. There's something so much bigger that's exploding this into manifestation.
You know what I told God? Thank you for that. Because I prayed to God and I told him, I said, God, if you bless me with an ability to do something that normal human beings can't, then give it to me so that I could give it to the children today. The children today, everywhere, not just where I live at. None of that. It's like,
unlike me, I can't jump over a shoebox.
Hey, look, I ain't cutting this story short. I'm bringing them back.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
For our next show. Can y'all double back?
Yes, we can. Yes,
can y'all come back for the next one too?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Next week.
The music set his brother got is awesome, man.
Hey, look, I want y'all back next week.
Thank you, man.
Can y'all come back next week?
We can make something happen, man.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Polo security right here. Polo, you gonna bring them back next week?
Top flight.
I need them to come back next week because I only got an hour.
Yeah.
And man, I need you to come back next week. This is part 2.
Thank you, man. I will.
Next week, part 2.
Yeah, I'll probably be downstate with the Wolverines getting the state championship.
Coach Rob. Hey, who went 2-5 in Simeon now?
Simeon, let's go.
It's a retired, brother.
Nah, but they let Taylor Horton Tucker on them way.
Well, I think a 5 and a 2, I guess. That's love. But much love to Mr. Taylor Horton Tucker. He has a lot of adversity overcame. Messiah Jones, Clemens, the other young player, Penston, all those guys. I've been watching y'all make the tradition continue.
Jeff being humble, his brother was the legend. Hey, we're going to go to break, then we're going to bring the dancing girls in. We're bringing Rocky and Dave and them back next week. We got to double back. Because we need more than an hour to kick it with y'all, man. We got them on, man. We got an hour.
They don't touch the surface, man.
We're going to go to the break right quick. We'll be back in 2 minutes. All right, Earl?
All right.
Hey, let's go live. We back. Y'all here, baby. Stay live. Hit us, baby.
I want you to get to
the Hey, look,
we're doing it.
Y'all got to come back next week. Hey, come on, Gary, y'all. Let's get
it. Man, I love you, Jeff, man. For real, dude. Man,
we're gonna have a little rap attack.
Cause he ain't even got the Dave yet. He gotta get the Dave.
Y'all with us. We all need each other. That's a good one. We're taking a quick break. Come on right there. Right.
Man, this is epic, man.
You're the man right there. So back next week, man, because we on it. We move at 8 o'clock. We here we gonna do every week. I want y'all to come back and finish this story. This is a 2-part series.
Yeah, because there's some stuff, man. Both of us. No, I don't go till May.
Oh, hey, kids, let's go. We gotta get the girls live right now so they can do their thing. Oh, you got Hey, y'all don't leave. Y'all stick around, man, because we gotta get pictures with everybody, man. If y'all don't go, we're gonna keep going. This is a two-part series.
I'm gonna see if I got the next one. But what I could do is try to see if I can at least get here, and then bring Dave the following week back.
Hey, come on, we do it every Sunday now.
Yeah.
Because now we're gonna have to turn it over to 2, 3, 4, 5 states.
Because man, they was such a conservative. They didn't even get to the
I did 2 hours, y'all. I did 2 hours.
I mean, what are you guys doing?
Again, let's go. Let's get it going, man.
Let them perform something.
You don't even know about the Casiones.
just like
Not so quick.
But cool.
You got the video words ready with that?
Just go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. But you know what? I mean, I don't think it'll hurt too much. Give me a little more time. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. Thank y'all, man. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Rob, I want to tell you something. I'll be looking at my stuff.
We getting it live right here, so y'all can bring up the set right here. Yeah, well, y'all.
Right here live on this cam right
Y'all
now.
got time ready?
I gotta figure that out. I started at midnight. I got
Okay. Girl, these lights come on in here? He gonna turn these lights on for y'all. Y'all wanna hold on to that table on top?
Oh, wow.
Live radio right here. This ain't Hollywood. You can cut and paste it. This ain't Hollywood. You can't cut and paste this. Okay, let's get it.
Rob, you saw me at the little short and stuff. That's the whole time I was
All right, we ready. Let's go, Chicago Millionaires Radio Show, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
That's right.
Let's work. Let's work. Chicago Millionaires Radio Show, baby. Let's go, y'all. Who might go all the wrong way for this? Oh, that's it. Radio show. Y'all come on in here, let's rap right quick. Y'all come on, let's go talk right quick. Wonderful. Man, that was amazing. We got some water.
No?
Oh, you don't want that water. Miss B, you got some water?
Well done. Well done.
Beautiful. That was beautiful.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, bring your phones with y'all. Come on, let's go chop it up. 5 minutes before we go, we're going to bring everybody together, and then we're going to just close out with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, man, don't go nowhere, man. Stick around, man.
There they are. Hi, everybody. Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. Huh? What you say? Yeah, these are for you. These ladies. Come sit. Come on in.
Yeah, y'all come on, have a seat, man. That was amazing right there.
Thank you. Beyond.
That was huge. That was huge. Hey, Polo, you want to come in and get the sound? Come on in, man, get the sound. You can post up right here, big baby. Man, you know what? Every time I come and do this show, I'm always amazed by the people that I meet and the patience that y'all show coming on. This is a first right here. I mean, come on now. Mississippi Slam, dig in. Come on now. Y'all just went higher.
Thank you. For me, it reminded me of like being in Zaire, Zimbabwe. I've been traveling, but I want to know, like, where do y'all get this?
Well, I've been studying traditional African dance, soca, dance hall since I was a little girl. So now that I'm older, I've been trying my best, and it's my mission to share with as many people around the world. And one of the big events that we have coming up is called Windy City Carnival, which is happening right here in Chicago, August 18th. So that's the main reason we're here. We want people to know about this event. We can see how fun it is. As you can see, it's fun. It's fun. It's vibrant. It's colorful.
Where's that going to take place at?
Midway Playzone.
Okay, give us the address and information.
So that's right off of King Drive, right where they have the Universal Soul Circus. So right over there in that area.
Okay.
University of Chicago? University of Chicago.
Yeah,
University of Chicago. And Hyde Park.
Let's slow down right quick.
Yes.
Give me your name. Let's slow down.
I'm Chantel Sarita.
And tell me what you do, Chantel.
I'm a hip hop and street jazz dancer, and I'm training dance hall with Stacey Latrice Team Jukebox.
Okay, and then go ahead.
I am Stacey Latrice, the founder of Team Jukebox, dance hall queen, professional dancer, choreographer, instructor, also a dance movement therapist here in Chicago.
Love it.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shauna. I am a kickboxing instructor. I also am a burlesque dancer, and I'm training Team Jukebox.
Let's go! Man, hey, ain't nobody had nobody on here like this.
No, it ain't been done yet. It ain't been done yet.
No, this ain't been done yet.
No.
Man, on the back of Wakanda, the movie, and then what y'all do. How did y'all feel about that? Did it resonate, or was there any correlation there?
Well, there's a lot of correlation, but for me, it didn't take the movie for me to be in tune with where I come from and who I am.
Right.
So I am very happy that it is a movement for everybody. But for me, I always knew what it was because since I was a little girl, everything that we saw in that movie, the history, how powerful we are, our culture, that was instilled in me as a little girl from the age of 7 by my father, my first dance teachers. So I'm so thankful for that. But I'm also excited that people are waking up and they know, like, okay, we're dope. We always been dope. Exactly. But, I'm glad that people, are really getting in tune with it. And so I'm also hoping that instead of it just being a movie, that it also make us open our minds a little bit more, start educating ourselves about ourselves, because we don't need people to educate us about us, because sometimes they don't teach us properly.
Real representation and self-education. Self-knowledge.
Yeah, and we can't depend on the school system to do that either, because sometimes they forget to teach us. So we have to teach us about us, and I find that it's a very important role as an educator. I teach in schools.
You teach school too?
Yes. I teach in Inglewood, a school called St.
Inglewood. Woo!
Yes, those are my
That's
where I'm
from. 63rd.
Yes.
Woo!
So I also pride myself in being an educator, but I educate people through dance.
Okay. We need that more.
Yeah.
And one thing that I found out, I'm a school teacher, and my man down there, Jim, she's a school teacher.
Yeah.
They taking all the arts and all of that stuff out of the schools, man. It's like they want you to sit in front of books all day. I was in school, I was pretty smart, but I went to sleep in class a lot because the teacher was like Charlie Brown's teacher. You remember Charlie Brown's teacher?
That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
And then the lady told me I wasn't gonna never be nothing. I was like, yeah, you right, because you nothing right now. So we're tied.
Hey, so what are you now, Rob?
Nothing.
Okay, enough about you. But the greatest guy ever.
But is there anything y'all want to ask them?
I just want to
look
comment
this
on
way.
the importance of mind-body therapy. What I hear you saying is like not only educating about your own roots, but also the importance about getting in your body and like this is how we overcome pain. This is how we move trauma. Is by moving our body. And like in indigenous cultures, when there was significant deaths or situations that took place, there were rituals that got you in your body to move that pain, and we don't have that in this culture.
Exactly.
So people are literally dying of dead weight from old trauma that they're holding on to. Can you comment more?
Yeah, I definitely feel that way. Sometimes, especially when I'm in the Inglewood area, I feel like I'm around the Walking Dead.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't think people know that they're moving, they're surviving, but I don't feel like they're living. Yeah, I feel like they are just making it, especially the parents when I sit and talk to them. They're just trying to make it, So sometimes it can be even painful to kind of get back into your body to start feeling those things again. But the thing is, you can get into it, and if you have the proper guidance, moving it, taking care of yourself, exercise.
Because that's number one.
It is.
If you don't work your body out, it becomes dormant.
Yeah.
And if people don't understand that, that's how you become sick.
Yes.
And then you said something a week before that. You masquerade, disguise the pain in your body with medicine.
Yeah, like we self-medicate, whether that's alcohol or whether it's other kinds of drugs, whether they're legal, illegal. And there are ways that we're numbing the pain. But if we get in our body and do movement and do things that actually like get us to feel it, we don't have to live in the feeling of it. We have to move it and get it out of our body.
Every day too.
Every day.
Because I did yoga this morning. I felt like crap because I went out last night, drank up the whole bar. But I did yoga this morning.
Dry mouth.
Yeah, but cotton. Cotton. But I sweated it out for an hour and then I felt great. So I think we underestimate. Can you speak to that?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's not even just a matter of getting it in our bodies, it's that as well, but you're expressing how you're feeling through the movement. You're expressing, even if you don't know that you're feeling a certain way, you're expressing what's inside of you. And sometimes you don't even realize like you're going through something until after you move and you're like, man, I feel so much lighter. You know? It's good. Yeah.
That stress weight.
Like a great relationship.
How did you all meet each other?
Oh,
interesting. Yeah, that's a good question.
So I met them by taking their classes. She teaches hip hop, so I took one of her classes. I'm like, okay, she's dope. She's like an amazing teacher. I think I met you the same way through a dance hall class.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to be around y'all more.
Awesome.
The vibes are good, and I'm like, I also I'm kind of latched on to them because I know I can learn a lot from them.
Wow, that's so humble.
It's a lot of knowledge that has been given to me through them. So
wow.
This gang right here.
Hey, I want to say this. I want to add this though. And we going into every week now. We got a little busy and we had to switch up. We want y'all to come back and we want to give y'all a full hour. You know, we split it up because we was only on every other week because Slab had another engagement. He money making ass dude.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, Rod. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, we down at we only got an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to bring y'all back. I'm serious, and I want to give y'all another hour. So you say you got something that's gonna happen in April, and you want to pub that up?
We have something almost every month leading up to Carnival. So Carnival is a big event again. It's happening August 18th.
August 18th.
You can get all information at windycitycarnival.com. So please visit the website. If you are looking to participate, you can register with the band. So the bands will be listed on the website. We're promoting Team Jukebox. So if you want to be a part, Team Jukebox.
Where can they find y'all at though? Where can they find you on Instagram?
They can find me. My name is Stacey Latrice, STACYLETRICE. on Facebook. On Instagram, I am Jukebox22, 2 X's. And if you want to email me to get more information about Windy City Carnival, StacyLatrice@gmail.com.
Okay, well.
Okay, can I just ask one question? Y'all did Caribbean music, so
Yes,
are you from the Caribbean?
No, I'm right here, born and raised Chicago.
Okay, so you just latched on Caribbean music. You love that the beat.
Yes.
Okay,
So how I actually got exposed to Caribbean music, there was a showcase called Dance Africa. They used to come to Chicago.
Okay, yeah, I heard
it
of
still
that.
travels around the world. And what I love about that showcase is it shows all types of Black dance forms from the diaspora.
Okay.
And so I was first exposed to traditional African dance, soca, dance hall in that space. And I told my dad, I said, I don't know what it is, but I want to do that.
You do it well.
He put me in my first class.
You do it well.
And I've
Honestly,
been doing it
all
ever
of
since.
Can I put y'all on the spot?
Are
Can I
phenomenal.
put y'all on the spot? Y'all want to do one more dance routine?
You should.
You don't have to.
It's gonna be
Y'all do some freestyle.
Do it.
Okay,
do
so
it.
we're gonna wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming out. We only got an hour, but y'all definitely coming back next month.
On us, I don't know.
On me. Oh, Jukebox. Well, I want to thank y'all for coming out. I'm your host, Robert Bobby Reed, Guru Sean. Who we got?
Stacy Latrice, aka Jukebox.
Shauna.
I'm Mississippi Slab. You already know what I do.
Yeah. Gibbs Brothers, we up out of here. We got to
What
wrap
up?
it up. Earl, give us
Do
some
it.
music, man. You know how we like to go out to some music. You got to